Hello, welcome to Lee's Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make dumplings from scratch. Dumplings is almost the main dishes for all the Chinese celebrations, like Chinese New Year, Mid-Autumn Festival, any celebrations you can count it, always has dumplings on the table. Now I'm going to show you how to make it now. It's basically 4 steps. First, make the wraps. Then second, make the filling. Third, how to wrap the dumplings. 4, boil the dumpling. Okay, let's get started. Now I'm going to make the dough for the wrap first. Making the dough, 2 important things to remember. First, the water should be room temperature. Second, the water should weigh about 60% of the flour. Put 2 grams of salt. 600 grams of all-purpose flour and with 360 grams water. Now we can use the hand to knead the dough. Don't put the water all at once. Do it little by little. Today I didn't finish up all the water. See, 10 milliliter water left. And the dough is like this. You don't need to be very smooth. And cover with a kitchen towel and come back in half hour. While the dough is resting, now we can make the filling. So the filling can be very variety. It all depends on you. If you are carnivores, you can eat just meat filling. If you are vegetarian, you can use only vegetable. Today I'm going to use the most common ones with 1 pound pork meat and Nappa. Peel the Nappa and wash it. I will be back. Now all the Nappa are washed. Going to cut into small pieces. So 3 cloves of garlic and 3 green onions, all cut into very fine small pieces. Okay, put aside. Now we're going to grind the Nappa. After half hour, let's have a look at the dough. Knead for another 2 minutes. See, the surface are more smooth. Let's continue rest. Now we're going to grind the Nappa. And it happens I have this small grinder. It works very well for grinding the Nappa. Most of the big grinder, it doesn't do the work. It makes it almost like a juice, like Nappa juice, but we need the texture. So if you don't have those small grinder, just cut it like how I cut the green onion and the garlic. It doesn't take very long either. It's probably take 20 minutes or so. Now let's get started to grind the nappa. It's small, just take a few more times. See, it should be like this, the size. You still can see the nappa, but it's very fine cutted. The size should be like this. Now I'm going to mix the meat. 1 tablespoon cooking oil. 1 tablespoon oyster oil. 1 tablespoon soy sauce. 1/2 teaspoon dark soy sauce. 1/2 teaspoon corn pepper powder, ginger. My family, they don't like the taste of ginger, so I use 1 teaspoon of ginger powder instead. So you got the flavor, but when you chew it, you won't taste the ginger. Now we mix well. Now it's your daily exercise for the biceps and the triceps. You need to mix them very well and towards one direction. If you start counterclockwise, just always goes with counterclockwise. Once it's become a little harder, you can put some chicken soup and continue stir until the meat absorbs all the chicken soup. Totally, I added 4 times of the chicken broth. It's about 75 milliliters. Just continue stir until you can feel the meat a little jiggly or your arm are very tired. It's almost ready. If your arm are too tired today, you don't want to do the arm exercise, you can use kitchen aids. I tried it before. It takes about 2 to 3 minutes. Now it's ready and we can put the onion and the garlic inside. Okay. Put an egg in. You always can add more dark soy sauce if you like a darker color. Now I'm going to add the salt. Around 1 teaspoon salt. And now I'm going to put some salt, about 1/2 teaspoon salt, and stir it, put it aside for 10 minutes. So after 10 minutes, now I'm going to put it in a bag. Okay, now it's dry enough, and we put it into the meat together. Now we mix the meat with the nappa together. Smells good already. Well mixed, and put some sesame oil on top. Once it's very well mixed, put it in the fridge for ½ hour. It's time to make the dumpling. Dough is ready. Let's cut it into even pieces. Just leave one outside and put the rest of them back to the bowl and cover with the towel. Okay, once you're rolling like this, going to cut it into small pieces. Try to be even. Sprinkle some flour on top so it won't stick together. And use the hand, the palm to push. Okay, now I show you how to make the wrap. Use the left hand hold the dough, right hand to roll. First push and the left hand turn. Right hand push, left hand turn, push, turn, push, turn, push, turn. So the outside always thinner and the inside thicker. One more. Push, turn, push, turn, push, turn, push, turn. Now I'm going to show you how to wrap the dumpling. Put the filling in the center and push the center, and from one side just push it up, and then the other side. The center, press. Making dumpling, it's really a good family together. One person make the small dough, the other person rolling the dumpling, and another hands can just wrap the dumpling. We can use as much as hands here. Once the water is boiling, put the dumpling into the pot and stir gently. Cover the lid. Once the water boiling again and the dumpling all come up to the top, give a gentle stir and pour some water in. Around 100 milliliter water. And let it boiling again. When the second time boiling up again, pour the water and same amount of water in. Make sure dumpling won't stick on the bottom. And wait until it's boiling again. You can leave the lid open this time. When the third time the dumpling boiling again, it means it's ready. Turn off the heat. Drain the dumpling out from the pot. Let it cool down for 5 minutes. it will be ready to eat. The totally cooking time about 5 minutes. Okay, the dumpling is ready to eat. Dip into the vinegar sauce. Very tasty. Nothing better than homemade dumpling. Thank you for watching.